under attack. Need help.
Hey everybody, it's your good friend and GM, Chris from Adventure Awaits, and you might notice something a little bit different about this episode. We do not have the previously on. And while I love that, it was just too time consuming. That 1 minute took us it took me an hour to put it together every week. So we're going to kind of say goodbye to that in the interest of saving editing time. But also we thought it would be pretty valuable to have sort of this live to tape recap, make things a little more personable, gives a chance to make some announcements if we need to. Before we get to the recap, I do want to apologize. We've had a tough time lately getting these episodes out to you on time. We really, really appreciate our loyal listeners, and I know what a disappointment it is to not have the episode that you've been waiting for all week show up. So we are recommitting to you to get those episodes out on time. And one thing that I would like to ask is if you could please go on to our Facebook page, like it, share it with a friend. If you're listening on iTunes, go subscribe, review it. And if you do that, there's a pretty good chance that we will read that review and your name right here on the live to tape recap. So please, please, please consider doing that. I'm begging you. Whatever I got to do. Okay, not whatever I got to do, because who knows what that's going to land me in. But anyway, that would be greatly appreciated from us. Now on to the recap. In last week's episode, the group had questioned the subdued Ferrani, and they got some evidence off the datapad from Rat's investigations about the link between the Downside Kings and Astral Extractions. We also got a glimpse into Krios' backstory and the whereabouts of his friend that he's searching for, Nugensmear. Kima continues to lean on poor Officer Bashea and his struggling home life. And of course, the crew officially joined the Starfinders. Interestingly enough, Domash has kind of taken a interesting character turn in that he's beginning to question his actions, after the death of the Vesk with Ferrani. And we capped the episode off with a bunch of lawn care enthusiasts yelling at Krios and Domash. So without further ado, we're on to the episode. I'll shut up so you can listen to me talk some more. You guys were peacefully meditating and had a crowd of angry people approach you and say, "Get off the grass!"
Just like that.
Leave Brittany alone! Don't you know this is protected?
My bad. I'm just gonna get up and dust myself off and
same.
just walk.
They say, "Look, you can stand over there," and they point 10 feet down their way. This area is currently being debated. You can't stand here.
Is there a sign that says "Don't stand on the grass"?
No.
Fuck them then.
One of the people walk over, just throw one down real quick.
There's not a point in fighting this. I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, probably should follow them.
All right, so they kind of follow you for a few steps, and you hear and then it kind of dies out, and they go back. And they start standing in front of that patch of grass, and they're just hold up their signs facing towards the Capitol building, just doing their
protest.
Their protest. Thank you.
That was anticlimactic.
Yeah.
Well,
I thought we were laying on the area where some super important grave was or something, and nope, it's just some hippies.
They still exist. Space hippies.
With their
the worst enemies.
With their space LSD.
It's what's his name from Pathfinder? I've already wiped him from memory. Magi's
somehow he lived.
It's made it all the way. Yeah, he's still alive. Unlike Lucky, he managed to live from smoking all this space weed.
Oh God. All right, let's leave this conversation.
Hey, bro, guess what? I'm still super unuseful in combat.
Look, guys.
Me and Domash head back to where we left those two.
Yeah, we were just walking around, collecting information, and we realized we knew the exact same information we
already knew.
Yeah.
Exciting.
You guys meet back up, and you get a call on your comm units. It is Chiskisk, and he says,
This guy.
Hello, Starfinders. I hope that you are enjoying your time off, but I do request your presence back at the Starfinder Society at your earliest convenience.
Dude, we just left there.
We did.
At your earliest convenience.
Are you serious? You couldn't have told us this 2 hours ago?
It's been maybe like 3 hours. New developments, so I can't trust those books.
Chiskus, you're becoming my least favorite person.
Fuck you, Bisquick.
I am sorry you feel that way.
You're gonna get fired. We just got, added to this group.
He doesn't care. I'll go back to
That's
cheating
true.
and being good at games or whatever.
What'd you say?
Oi.
Oi.
Oi, Ratman.
Yeah,
Oi, Blue
we
Man.
are on our way.
Yeah, I
I
guess.
start heading that way.
Yeah. We forgot to heal you up, by the way, so we can do that there now.
So you make your way back to the Starfinder Society, and you don't even meet with Chiskisk, the android at the front desk presence. She waves you over and hands you this message, and it is on this piece of paper that is like as black as like the void of night.
Racist.
I'm surprised people are even using paper still.
Since the paper wars.
Yeah.
So many cuts.
What's
Yeah.
on this paper?
I'm trying to find that.
Tell me! No!
Oh, God.
Where is she?
Where are the drugs?
Where are the other
Tell me where
drugs?
my family is.
So you find an invitation on this piece of paper, and it is from His Excellency Gevalarsk Nor, the ambassador of Eox, and he has requested your presence at the Eoxian embassy.
Ew, gross.
I have a bad
Eox
feeling about
means-
this.
Does anybody have culture?
I do.
I don't yet.
Give me a culture roll.
Tez, you should also have
I
culture.
don't.
Just you.
Modified 20.
It's a 15.
Des, you don't have it? You both know that Eox is a planet inhabited almost entirely by undead creatures.
Oh, God.
Its dominant species, the human-like Elibrians, were forced to transform themselves into undead to survive an ancient cataclysm that almost destroyed their world. Although a lot of people find them disturbing, the Elibrians are not considered monsters, at least in polite society. Eox is a full signatory of the Pact Worlds, and its undead inhabitants are equal citizens. You also recognize that Gevalarsk Nor is the head of Eox's diplomatic delegation to the Pact Council.
They're still dirty.
Rats, come on. That's racist.
Hey, man, they literally got flesh falling off of them and stuff.
I know, but come on. Have some class.
I mean, they could wash or something. I don't know, man.
You could wash us something.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look, I didn't want to say anything, but you kind of smell, mate.
You kind of smell like Australians.
Smell like didgeridoos and dunkaroos.
Dunkaroos.
We love all of our Australian listeners. If there are any out there.
Hi.
As socially awkward as ever.
Friendly hello from our emotionless android.
How can it be friendly if there's no emotion behind it? How can mirrors be real if ours isn't real?
We had to walk back here. We had to walk back here so they could hand us a paper so that we could go somewhere else.
We have personal computer comm units that could say, "Hey, just go here." I guess
You said this was the robot lady.
We probably
gave
need
us
the
the thing?
Presence, yes. Her name is Presence.
You couldn't have emailed this to us?
Probably not.
You probably
They
need the paper
needed-
invitation.
It probably has like a little like signature or something, or that they scan or something.
Yeah, that's like
What
a
he
chip
said.
or something.
God damn it. All right, let's go. And he crumples it up and he's like, come on.
Crumples it up. No.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are going to love this the next.
Oh, Jesus.
So you guys are heading back, following the directions to the Eoxian embassy, which is back in Parkside.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's perfect because this is government bureaucracy for you.
This is, he's not wrong.
Rats looks down at his badge and just questions his decision.
Hey, boy, me too, mate. Me too.
All right, so as you're walking past Parkside, past the park again, you still see the angry mob telling people to get off the grass. You approach the Eoxian embassy, and it's decorated in a style reminiscent of traditional Eoxian architecture. Black marble, bone-pale limestone, vaulted ceilings, and disconcertingly organic architectural details As you walk up these stairs, because all of these government buildings, they make you ascend to them because they are a place of high power. You see a pair of undead skeletal attendants standing out there, and they escort you to an office. And the inside of this thing looks kind of like a mausoleum.
Oh, that's really weird. Heebie-jeebies.
Yeah, Rat's just kind of elbows Domash, and he's like, creepy.
I know. Shut up.
And the smell, am I right?
I just look back at Krios and just like shrug.
It's a living.
What about
We're exploring.
We are exploring. This is all new to him. What about Kima?
Yeah, I don't feel like she's really. I mean, for the most part, Kima is accepting of people, but I don't really think she has enough experience with the undead, so she's probably a little weirded out, I guess.
Like, you say they're accepted in high society, but like, you still gotta think they're undead. Like, there's still that part of like the human mind that says this isn't right.
Yeah, I mean, it's natural, even in this far distant future where there's like everybody is accepting of everybody else. This is unnatural.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I mean, I definitely don't feel like she's putting on like a nice, friendly face and
Kinda wary.
stuff. Yeah.
Side-eyeing everybody.
Yeah, like, this
Don't
is
touch me.
gross. Yeah.
So these two undead creatures, they escort you into the room, and then they stand in the doorway. And a few moments later, you see this person walk into the
What
room.
was that? That's a person? I thought that was a baby.
Oh, okay.
I looked down when you reached down and went, hey, what the hell is that?
Looks like one of the aliens from.
Jesus
From Mars
Christ.
Attacks.
Yeah.
Boy, someone left their baby here.
No, that's a head on a body.
Yeah, so he...
Oh, pardon me.
So he-
Bloody hell.
Yeah, so the guy that kind of walks into the room, he's got like this elongated cranium. You see that, I mean, he's definitely undead. His face is more bone than anything else. Actually, I mean, there's not a scrap of flesh. And then in his eyes, where there would be eye sockets, there's just like this eerie light just burning.
Oh, it does look like the people from Mars Attacks.
Yeah,
That's really
just
crazy.
Google Mars Attacks and then images on Google, and you'll see what the
Hey, mate, how many times you get to say cheese for a picture? Looks like he's smiling. Crikey, look at the mug on this one.
That's what you call it.
Are you saying this out loud?
No.
Yes.
I'm more or less using this to practice the accent.
So this skeletal figure walks into the room, makes his way around to the desk, and he introduces himself as Gevalarsk Nor, and he says, "Thank you for agreeing to meet with me. I'm certain you're aware of the recent interest in the prospecting ship Acreon and the asteroid being referred to as the Drift Rock. And I believe you're also acquainted with the dispute between Astral Extractions and the Hardscrabble Collective over both the ship and the asteroid. Both parties are currently awaiting legal arbitration, but the wheels of justice often turn quite slowly. As a result, I have offered my services as mediator in hopes of finding a solution that is equitable to both factions."
How do you spell Acreon or whatever that?
Acreon.
All right. Well, what do you want us for?
Yeah, there's not much we can do.
Well, the first step in this, of course, is learning the specifics of both claims. Reports of your recent endeavors in dealing with some of Absalom Station's most notorious gangs have led me to believe that you might be useful in this undertaking as well. You're new to the station. You seem to possess a wide range of skills and abilities, and you certainly appear capable. In short, you're perfectly positioned as a neutral third party that could cut through all of the red tape surrounding this issue and get to the heart of the matter. What I would like for you to do is to go to the Acreon and find out precisely
what happened to its crew and ascertain the value of its asteroid cargo, as well as determine whether this drift rock is truly as mysterious as the media claims.
And he kind of folds his hands over and rests them under his chin, elbows on the desk.
I just kind of look around at everybody else, trying to gauge their reactions.
So what, we're just supposed to walk into this place?
Yeah, no offense, mate, but I mean, we're Starfinders. We can't just, walk in there. We're badged. They're gonna ask questions.
I spoke with your leader, Chiskisk, and requested information. I learned of your dealings, and I, as a high ambassador of Eox, have certain sway, and am able to procure a means for you to access the Acreon. Both Astral Extractions and the Hardscrabble Collective are agreeable to this, and have already given their blessing to you as a third party to investigate the ship further.
Convenient.
Very convenient.
Okay.
Well, alright, that answers my questions.
Is there any information that we already have?
I would like to offer you as much information as I can, but I am an NPC. No. But in reality, the reason why I have asked for you to do this investigation is because I do not have the information. I need you to uncover that and bring it back to me so that I can effectively mediate this dispute.
I accept.
Yeah.
Seems like what we needed to do anyway, so... Yeah.
Next step in our journey, eh?
When do we start?
Now.
Just go back to the Starfinder Society.
Yeah, go back there.
Just go back there, then come here, and then go back.
God, it's like in an MMO where you have to go it's just
Collect 3 wolf pelts.
Oh god, I hated those quests.
and then
You sat there for an hour, you killed 100 wolves, and you got 3 pelts. No, so he pushes a button on his desk, and you guys are immediately transported.
It's just a chute in the floor.
Like from Mr. Burns.
yeah.
Can you move a little bit to the left?
Thump.
Gevalar reaches down and opens up a drawer and pulls out.
He's got a gun.
He points his bony finger at you. Pew, 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 pew.
Just making sure you're
liquefy.
ready.
We got a scram.
He says,
I would like to offer each of you some credits to help assist you in preparing for this endeavor.
and he hands each of you 600 credits.
Nice.
Holy crap.
As he's handing you the credits, he also speaks up and says,
there is one additional detail that I'd like your help with. Among its other cargo, the Acreon was carrying a package destined for this embassy. Of course, with the ship being quarantined, this package has been undeliverable. I've been eagerly awaiting its arrival.
And he's very much doing this like Mr. Burns would, like with his fingers.
And I'd consider it a personal favor if you could
You want
find
a package.
Like, my eyes go wide and I, turn over. I'm like, Oi, what are you doing?
What? I get it. He wants a package. Let's go.
I would appreciate it if you would hold your tongue.
I'll hold your tongue.
I lean over and go, Oi, mate, I don't think he has a tongue.
I'm not sure I have, but I haven't tasted anything good in years.
Ugh, gross.
It should be clearly marked.
Ugh. I don't like. We need to get out of here. This guy freaks me out.
His tongue falls out.
Oh. Shoot it! I guess we can go. Wait, what does the package look like?
It's clearly marked.
It looks like a skeleton head.
It's just a skull.
If you can retrieve this for me, I will happily offer you an additional 500 credits if you deliver it to me.
I hate optional parts and quests.
Can you say that to him?
No.
All right, we'll give you your box.
I would also...
Ah, Jesus.
I like how you try to like smack Rasnak on the head like, "Oi, shut up."
One small detail I would like...
Who you calling small?
Him.
The rat.
The rat.
Well, at least I'm alive.
Noah just throws his hands up like, "And here we go."
You can see that he's visibly like flustered.
What is he blushing with? What?
But
He's got that rosy glow in his cheeks.
He like gets out paint and like brushes it on his skull real quick. He has to paint emotion on his face.
He says, I would like to send along a small observer robot to take footage of your investigations. Just simply as a way to get an objective record.
Actually, we have a robot. He'll take pictures for you.
Racist. Oh, no.
Visual gag for a podcast.
Kevin just blinked his eyes.
Yeah.
I appreciate
I am
that.
not a camera.
I am not staring. I am taking pictures.
I'm gonna use that next time. I have Google Glass.
I appreciate that, but I would also like to send along another robot. It won't disturb you. It is very small, and it won't require your control at all.
Ignore me.
Ignore the man behind the curtain.
What's it gonna do?
We don't know.
What you gonna do,
Sense motive,
Des?
I guess.
Sure, you
I
can.
don't know.
Would that
I
work?
Would it? Like, I'm trying to see, like,
If you're trying to figure out
why
what,
he's really, like, trying to send that. Like, I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah, it sounds
that works.
right.
Sorry, I didn't know that's what she was doing.
Ooh.
It's gonna be a 23.
Whoa.
3. You're having a hard time figuring out. I mean, you can't really get a read on him.
Okay.
I can't sense his motive because there have any facial features to sense.
Yeah, I would say part of that is the case. Like, number one, he's a politician.
Right.
He's used to, this kind of thing. And two, I mean, he's undead. He's the
Okay.
Oxy. So it's probably something. I mean, you've seen them around on the station, but
Skeleton warriors.
so just they're different being undead.
Yeah, I just... Kima's not too thrilled
bone
with
throne.
being
Watched.
yeah. So, especially by someone... like-
Yeah, I'm also not a huge
They
fan of...
typically have to pay extra for that.
That's right.
I'm also
The
not a
voyeur camera.
I'm also not a huge fan of like them like sending these robots to like document stuff because I know they can't get in there. Obviously, like there's something fishy going on here.
To the Acreon.
Yeah, like no, like you can trust us just fine. We don't need that, and they're probably gonna take them away anyway. I'm assuming they have some kind of like seal or something from the embassy,
Oh, for...
like on the robots somewhere.
So, wait, no, so what? You just don't like that they're documenting this?
Yeah, like there's obvious. There, like I know, like they have some. There's something they want, but you can trust us with getting what you need.
Mm-hmm.
This is just extra that's just going to cause problems.
Right. I think kind of like what he would explain at this point is just that it's small, it's unobtrusive, and he wants to be able to provide a visual record to the Hardscrabble Collective and Astral Extractions in addition to your testimony. For him, it's to cover all bases.
I kind of get the vibe that he's like, you can't do the job unless you get this thing.
Right.
So,
So we reluctantly agree.
yeah.
Like, yeah.
Before you leave, he also tells you that he's got a ship arranged for you the following morning. So if you want to, heal up, rest up, get any gear, you have that option. And then he wants you to meet in the a shuttle bay the following morning, which he gives you directions to.
I don't know, man. Last time we met in a shuttle bay, people died.
That's how.
This is a prestigious shuttle bay. It's reserved for Eoxian ambassadors.
All right, I'm down.
Okay, man.
And his attitude changed really quick.
Yeah.
So is there anything...
Living that high life now, ambassadors.
Miller High Life.
Okay, so we're going to do some bookkeeping stuff and not
Yes.
record all of that.
Yes.
But we all can regroup and stuff
I guess we're healing as well.
to
Yes.
get a night's rest, and then we'll meet
Yeah.
back in the morning.
Hey, what are we doing next?
You guys went back to the Starfinder Society, healed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get a call from Astral Extractions.
Interesting. Okay.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Miss Joss. To whom do I have the pleasure of speaking?
This is Domash with the Starfinder Society. How may I help you?
Just the person that I wanted to talk to. I am Miss Joss. I am from Astral Extractions, and we wanted to talk to you about your investigations of the Acreon before you leave. Is that possible?
I look around at everybody else.
I kind of like shake my head like slightly like no, we don't need to be giving them the information that we know.
Give us information.
They also could give us information
That's
too.
fine, but I think we should play a little dumb if she's asking information from us.
Go ahead.
Oh, well, I was hoping that you could come down and meet me, and we could carry on a discussion a little further. I don't want to have anybody eavesdropping on the conversation, being that we are at still legal arbitration.
Sorry, man. We gotta. It's over the phone or nothing.
Well, I'm very sorry to hear that. We will speak another time.
And she hangs up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go head down there. That
Right.
just sounds like a trap.
Yeah.
That's sketchy.
So I guess we should head over to. We can get that shuttle. I guess. Anything else
Yeah.
we have to do? You good, Alex?
Yeah.
All right. I turn to Rats and go, "Oi, be on your best behavior."
It's the only kind of behavior I know.
Fair enough. I guess we head over to the embassy and get in the shuttle so we can head over to our objective.
Okay, so you head over to the private docking bay, and when you walk in, you see Gevelost Knorr, and he's standing outside of the ship, and he is standing by
That looks pretty cool.
this ship. This is kind of like a sleek-looking shuttle. It's yellow. It's got fins on it. Almost looks like a manta ray.
Yeah.
A little bit. I could see that.
And Gevelosh Knorr, he's standing there, and he introduced you to the ship. He lets you know that it's an upgraded model. It's got turret-mounted coil guns. It's got escape pods on it. And basically tells you, like, we don't know what to expect out there, so we're giving you as much as you might need.
Kind of reminds me of that the ship from Star Fox.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
does look like this. Do a barrel roll.
But he does stress to you guys that this does belong to Absalom Station, and they do expect to get it back. He got special permission for you guys to take this, and it is called the Hippocampus.
Hippocampus.
Well, if we don't explode, you'll get it back ASAP.
I would appreciate that.
Yeah, I'd appreciate not exploding too.
So you guys are free to get on the ship.
What a beaut. Does this one have bathrooms? I almost couldn't get through that without laughing. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna... what kind of weapons did you say I had?
It's got I think it's got a gyro laser. It's got a turret-mounted coil gun.
One for everybody. You take it.
Upgraded armor, defenses, shields. That's stupid. Like, power core and sensors. Like, you don't give somebody a car and say, it's got an engine in it and a transmission.
I think it's meant to just...
Thank God. The last 3 cars I bought were just boxes. All right, let's take this bad boy out.
Oh, God.
All right. Gevelarsk he stands back.
You're still here?
Well, you see him stand back, and the shuttle bay doors like open, but he's not like phased by it because he's like undead. And the shuttle lifts off of the deck and shoots out into Absalom Station Space. And you're flying through the Armada.
I crash.
you crash into the broadside of the star. No, you're flying through, and after a few minutes, you get a hail.
Krios, will you go ahead and answer that call?
I hit a bunch of buttons. Not just one.
It's 8 buttons.
He's upgraded.
You went from 1 to 8.
It's the Simon game.
He made that joke.
Damn.
And send
while
it to
ago.
her comm.
Hello, this is Captain Otel Saresi of the Dust Runner. I hear you're on your way to investigate the Acreon.
Oh God, the French.
We are.
I am from the Hardscrabble Collective. I was hoping that maybe we could meet up before
No.
you head out.
You hear from the background, fuck off!
About what? We can't just talk about it right now?
Oh, sure, we could talk about it right now, but it's a little more friendly face-to-face, don't you think?
We're not very friendly.
Shut up! I'm like getting up my seat. I'm like, like Homer and Bart. I'm like,
Look, I don't want to force you to do anything you don't want to do, but it's just me offering a friendly gesture. You can come on over. We can sit down in the galley and talk a little bit before you head on out.
I kind of look around to see what everyone else is thinking
Rats is just shaking his head like.
as you're being choked out.
I'm just like, I just turn around. I'm like,
Time is of the essence.
Okay.
yeah, we need to go.
Yeah, maybe we'll do like a follow up, but we've got places to be.
I'll have your people call my people.
Look, I understand. I was just hoping to really meet Rats. I'm a huge fan, but that's fine. Listen.
We'll have them send you an autograph.
Oh, great! I can add that to my collection. I've got like 50.
God.
Okay.
You know what? Maybe we should go over and just drop Rats off with that dude.
No.
You know, he's like, hey, you think we should just drop him off? Leave him with that, mate.
What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Listen, I know you're busy, so I don't want you to come over here if you don't want to, but I was just hoping to plead my case to you. We're just a bunch of hardworking miners here, and some of us had family over there on the Acreon, and Astral Extractions, they're moving in and they're trying to take advantage of us, and we would just really appreciate it if you could consider looking out for the little guys. You know, we're all about giving them the information that they asked, but, you know, a lot of us, we don't even know what happened to our family members. We're hoping you can find out about that for us, and if they did indeed meet the worst, that drift rock is our inheritance that they left us, and it might help ease the burden of the families that they left behind.
Look, we'll help you out if you change the name of your organization, because it's ridiculous.
Look, I am the unofficial spokesperson, but I didn't have the opportunity. We kind of voted on it. I think it sucks too, but...
All right, well, I'm sticking hard to that stipulation.
Well, we'll do our best to scrabble the name for you.
Well,
Nobody said I was a kidder.
All right, never mind. We're helping out the other place.
yeah,
Freak me out.
We'll try and get all the information that I understand. You want to know what happened. We'll do our best to get the information. We aren't going to forget you guys.
Look, I really appreciate that, and if you ever want to come, just kick it back. You're welcome to the Dust Runner anytime.
If you ever just want to kick it old school, throw down some jams.
Pop back a couple brewskis. Space brewskis.
Well, we'll keep that in mind, but we'll have to talk later. Got some stuff to do.
All right, Captain Sarasi, out.
You think he says that after every transmission?
I don't know, that one cop always introduces himself, even though we met him 3 times.
Yeah. Keeps doing that. Not a fan.
All right, so you're flying, you decline the invitation and you're flying along, and eventually you pass through the last vestiges of the Armada. Nothing between you and the Acreon but empty space. A few seconds go by. You know it's gonna take you about 2 hours to get there. The location was pre-programmed, so you're kind of on autopilot right now. A couple of seconds go by, and
We're
then
always on autopilot.
a couple of seconds go by, and a small ship detaches itself from the Armada, turns towards your ship, the weird thing is the transponder isn't working, so it's not broadcasting ship identifications, and then your alarm starts going off. And you see on your computer that the ship has armed its weapons.
Oh, that's good.
Guys,
Get to your stations.
red alert.
Yeah, Domash gonna run over to the gun and like strap himself in and fire him up. Oh, I took a play at this game,
So
mate.
we can't actually talk to them?
I'm sure
Or-
you can.
You can hail them.
Okay, yeah, I want to try that.
So you hail them. There's no response.
Well, hell. Leave a voicemail.
Where'd this ship break off
It's
from?
half from the Armada. There's like thousands and thousands upon ships that are just around.
So in the middle of this armada, we're just gonna get shot at.
No, you've cleared the Armada,
Oh, okay.
and you're
following
in
us.
space now. Yeah.
Quick, hide on the other side of an asteroid. It worked in Star Wars. It should work for us, right?
Yes.
Thank you. Waiting for someone to answer.
All right, so the Starship combat, the way this works, if you don't know, is that there are 3 phases. There's an engineering phase, there is the piloting phase, and then there is the gunnery phase. And then there's some other options in there for science officers and captains. Science officers can act during the engineering phase, and captains can act during any phase. So who do we have in what roles?
I am captain.
I'm gonna run over for the science officer.
I'm gonna be the good old gunner.
Krios is piloting.
Piloting. All right, so the way we're going to do this is we don't have any engineer, so we'll skip the engineering phase, and then we're on to the helm check.
22.
22, I rolled 29, so you get to move first, because since I rolled higher, I get the advantage of knowing where you're going to move.
And we have
Our
perfect turning.
Yeah, so we
means-
take 0 turns.
You move one space, you can turn yourself twice around the hexes. So, or you can turn yourself, I think it's 60 degrees, twice.
Okay.
So 120 degrees.
All right, so I am just going to start flying away. What's our... How many move?
Our speed's 6. Maybe if we run away fast enough, it'll just leave us alone.
So Krios is going to try and turn this ship around to get away from these guys with an evade action, which increases our AC. And I passed.
Turn the ship around.
Because the DC 11, I got a 12.
Away from the bad guys.
Nice.
So, yeah, I'm trying to keep distance away from these guys.
Don't forget for your AC to add your ranks in piloting to the ship. So if you have 2 ranks, then your AC and your TL are going to go up by 2 automatically for the duration.
You have 1 rank in it.
Yep, I do. I have
Okay.
1 rank.
All right, so that will increase your AC by 1.
Cool. What's our AC?
15 right now. Oh, it's 14.
Plus 2.
Oh,
So-
it'll be plus 3 total.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's currently at 17.
Okay.
And our TL.
That seems.
Did you turn around? You're facing away.
Yes.
So you spun around and you're going away, and then you see this ship come into view.
Oh God,
That looks Eoxian.
it does, doesn't it?
Indeed. Is there just a skeleton laying in it?
Yeah, it's a single person ship.
Ah,
Yeah, these are
Protection.
nasty ships. Yeah, this just looks like a, I don't know, kind of like a dog bone, but one end is like split, almost fang-like.
It looks like the Batmobile.
It does.
Yeah. Okay.
What's that?
Perfect.
Which one is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Looks like the... I can't think of which one that is.
Jesus, it has a lot of movement.
What's a single? They're built for speed.
All right, so
There's a bomb on it. They can't go below a certain amount of.
the bone ship closes the distance, and we're about 4 hexes apart. Now we're on to the gunnery phase.
I don't know why I pointed at you. That's me.
Yeah.
you also act on this, right?
Yeah,
When do I get to go?
Yeah. When you
Well,
gonna?
during gunnery, right?
When is science officer?
Engineering.
I think it's
Right here, helm phase, science officer.
okay. So you can
Captain
act.
pilot,
Okay,
yeah.
so you can act during this phase.
But before you do, yeah, I'm gonna try and encourage Rats and give him a bonus that is a DC 15. I got a 16, and now he gets plus 2 to whatever check you're about to do.
Pep talk from the captain. Rats.
Yeah, so Rat starts jamming away on the keyboard or whatever it is.
Yes.
He pulls a guitar.
A keytar.
Oh, it's pretty awesome.
Oh, yes.
So is he like pretty in tune right now? Like, does he realize Like he's kind of like lost in video game mode, or is he like, oh no, this is really going on?
Yeah,
This is just like my video games.
He's viewing all this through his visor that he uses through his vid game, so he almost has like a HUD,
That's pretty
like
cool.
you would in a video game.
He's got like some rockin' music playing too.
Yeah, it's like running through there as well. So he's in his zone.
Ready Player Rats.
Ready Player Rats in the Oasis.
No, this is the hippocampus.
So what's the DC for this?
Scan computers DC 5 plus 1.5 times
Okay.
target's tier plus countermeasures requiring sensors.
Okay, so it's going to be a DC 6 because I've only got half tier.
A DC 6?
Yeah.
You have to roll literally a 4 or higher.
No, I get +2 computers from the ship,
So that's plus 4.
plus
You automatically pass then.
that,
But-
plus I have a +7 for my skill.
But you're going to want to roll because if you roll high enough, you get additional information.
Okay.
I just want to know the AC.
So I have a +11 right now. I roll an 18, so 29.
You know
That'd be
the
enough. To, like you know the insides of the
person's-
ship.
yeah, you know the person who's in it. You know his social security number. You're part of the dark web now.
Once you scan it, you might be able to switch over to guns.
That's what I was gonna do.
All right, so you learn like basic info about the ship. Only holds one person. It is a tiny class of ship. It's an interceptor. It has a speed of 12 and perfect maneuverability. You also learn that it has an AC of 17. It has 30 hit points, and
And I was able to steal that guy's credit information.
Time to buy all this stupid.
What shields?
its shields are pretty weak. Basic shields, 10.
Stronger than ours.
I thought you had 20.
If 20 total, it's 5 on each side.
Yeah, so this one has 3 fore, 3 aft, 2 on port and starboard.
All right.
So worse.
And you also, with that 29 you said,
Yeah.
Yeah.
know that it has a gyro laser on the forward section of the ship, and it has a light
Shoots
EMP cannon.
Oh, I don't want to be in front of it anymore.
So I'm just like spewing this information out as it's coming down the screen. Like,
You can flick it to us like on our screens.
yeah.
You learned like almost everything about the ship.
11
Jeez.
or higher.
All right, gunnery
It's
phase.
pretty high AC
Yeah.
for that little thing. All right. We have a turret, so that helps a lot, seeing as we're running away from it, so I can continuously fire. Just in case you want to know, there's also a light cannon on the front.
Gotcha.
So, in case you ever want to...
Fuck it up.
Sure. Alright, so Domash is gonna sit in his chair, buckle up, make sure he's safe. He's gonna spin the turret around and try to take a shot at this little creepy bone ship. That's a natural 1.
Do we blow up?
I hope so. Hope
Game
this is-
over.
hope it ends now so I can restart.
That's we're gonna go back to Pathfinder.
What happens?
I don't know.
No, there's no. You just missed. There's no like
I'm not gonna
fumble or anything like that. So you turn the turrets around, and it kind of like probably you're in it for the exploration, and now you're like this is the second time you've been called to
You see
fire
a
on somebody.
vision of that dead lizard.
Yeah, I'm getting like flashbacks, and I just fire preemptively, and I miss, and I'm just like, I gotta focus.
The forward gyro laser on this
Got PTSD.
death glider fires at you.
I gotta kill this dead guy.
I gotta kill this dead guy. Gotta get this greased up dead guy.
18.
That hits, dude.
It's going to be 5 damage. So make sure you take that off your shields first. It looks like we're firing towards the aft of the ship.
Okay, so there's no shields on the aft now.
Okay, so that was all absorbed.
Yep.
Yes.
The shields. Okay. Now we are back to the engineering phase. Did you wanted to change the engineering?
Yeah.
All right. So Rats is going to jump off of the science station, move over to engineering.
Okay, I'm gonna try to boost the power to the shields
All right.
that we just took a blast on. What's the
DC 11.
DC 11? And this is engineering.
Yes.
What's your...
I have a +7.
You got it.
That's an 18.
All right. So you can increase 5% of the ship's PCU. What do you guys got for
Our PCU is 80.
80? So 4. So you can bring back 4 shield points.
Okay. Well, I'll throw those in the ass of the ship.
ass powering on. So helm phase.
Piloting check.
Yep.
Got a 19?
You sure about that?
I think so.
All right. So I have to move first. I rolled lower than you. So the necroglider kind of swings around and has pointed her nose back.
Yeah, they're now in front of us, so
Keep the gun.
now I have 6 movement, but I don't have to use all 6, right?
No, move up to
Get
6.
way at the front. It doesn't have a turret, right? Will we know that?
It doesn't have turret.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
you learned that from the science check.
Firing main cannon.
I think you do have to move at least half your speed. If you want to move slower than that, then there is a check for that.
Okay, so Krios sees it trying to get in front of us to aim its front at us, so I try to counter that by going to its aiming our front towards their port. Every time I have to look at their paper.
We'll be real good at this by
Captain Kevin over here.
It's weird.
And then-
He brought a pirate hat with him when we started recording. It's
Yeah,
really weird.
yeah. And then I also use the evade action again to give us +2 to our AC.
Wouldn't be +3 to your pilot.
Well, the evade action.
No, the evade action gets +2. We automatically get the +1.
Okay, so
Because of
so we're at
my awesome
so we're at
piloting.
15 base. Okay, so we're
All
at
right.
17.
So our AC is up to 17 now, and TL.
All right, so you're bob and weaving the ship, move around to the port side, I believe, of the necroglider,
Yep.
and now the necroglider is going to fire up that gyro laser again and shoot at the. Can I? I don't think I can I?
Nope.
Well, if you said they're all in the front.
Yeah,
okay.
you said it's all front.
Yeah, so you've moved out of my firing
Yeah.
arc, so I can't fire. So
I'm
now
so smart.
I'm so smart.
All right.
What's your character's name?
Domash.
I'm hurt, chemo. How
Sorry.
dare you?
It's not
Chemo.
Finding chemo.
I think I made that joke already when we first started.
All right, before Domash goes, Kima's going to try and encourage you to,
Fuck them up.
just fuck him up.
That's a lot of emotion
Do
for
it.
Krios.
No, that wasn't me. It was Kevin.
Yeah.
No.
It does work. DC is 15, and I got a 15. So you get a +2 to your check. Come on, Domash, light him up.
All right, you got it. I'm British now.
It's fine.
feel my pain.
All right, trying number 2 here. He's gonna take a deep breath, and he's like, he's already dead.
Murder.
He's already dead.
Murder is okay.
See 2 numbers, 19.
19.
Well, that's a
21.
it's a 27 to hit.
That might hit.
I think it does.
Let me
Hey,
check my AC here.
I need
Oh,
4d4.
no, yeah, that's a hit.
More. All right, I need 4d4.
Here we go. Come on, let's see all those 4s.
Yeah, hopefully. I see 1.
1122.
So
D6.
6 damage.
6 damage. Which arc are you firing at on my ship?
Port.
Yeah. Port.
All right, so you see the shields kind of shimmer a little bit, and then they just like dissipate,
Yay.
and part of the hull like starts to get charred and blackened.
We did it.
We did it, guys. I did it.
Nice.
Yeah, boy.
All right, so that's going to wrap up the gunnery phase. Now we're back to the top engineering phase. Did you want to switch positions at all, or
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to the other gunner position and take over that forward cannon.
Outmaneuver these guys.
Rats he runs over and he's like, Krios, keep the front of the ship pointed at him.
Krios just gives a thumbs up.
He's like, I like it. And he settles into his seat and like,
I turn over and go, oh, ready for some fun, mate.
you know it. And he drops his visor down.
I turn around and go, oh, mate, that was pretty cool. Stop rolling back.
That is a 20 on the piloting check.
Stop rolling bad. I got a 20.
Well, it's baseball.
all right? I got to move first.
Yes.
I was running away.
No. Do we let it run?
Oh, no, it's not running away.
It's... Yeah, we need to get out in the way in front of it.
All right, so this thing kind of takes a roundabout flight to put some distance between you, but then turns its nose back towards you.
Question. After I move 6, can I move another 60 degrees?
So you can pivot around the hex 2 times for every hex that you move.
So I'm on the 6th one, I can still pivot, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
you could pivot twice.
So, I believe right now we're out of their forward arc, I think.
We are.
No.
Yep.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you trace the lines coming off of the front of the ship.
Right, sorry.
So there's none of those.
For some reason, I was thinking of how, like, the book has it. It's like an arc that comes out like this.
Okay.
You know, like a cone.
All right, so you
That's why I was like, oh.
you've successfully gotten out of my firing arc again.
I have.
I
so,
cannot take a shot.
Yeah, basically, I'm on the starboard side of it now, so we're going to hit the shields again, but I also passed on the evade, so we're going to get +2 to our AC.
I wonder if everybody's like getting sick, like from you like rocking and jostling the ship back and forth.
He's hacking, he's whacking, he's smoking.
Oh no, Rats is just like scurrying all over anyway. So.
Yeah.
He like sticks to the floor.
Yeah.
His tail
Is
is
it a
balanced.
lizard? What the hell? Yeah, yes, his tail is bound.
So yeah, we are
Do you wanna go first?
primed for 2 attacks this round.
Alright.
Do your worst.
After you, friendo.
I'll roll mine first. Feeling more,
Confident?
a little bit, but he's still like, I don't know, he's still kind of wary. I don't know if they're actually, you know, he's still not 100% okay with what he's doing, but it's them or him.
Exactly. Life or death.
It's a 17.
So that is a 23 to hit, my man.
Lighten it up, man. You're like a professional now.
I have this D4.
Coming of age really fast.
Professional murderer.
No! This is going to cause him more
I'm gonna hit
nightmares.
on the starboard side
Starboard
this time.
side. For, 5, 8, 9 damage.
It's a lot of damage.
Again, the coil gun lights up, and you see the shields like react, and then they shimmer and fade out. And the other side of the ship is now charred and black. What did you say it was? 8 damage?
No.
9.
9?
How'd you figure out your attack?
It's your BAB plus your Dex mod plus the computers.
BAB isn't on that sheet. I already looked.
I don't have a BAB.
Okay, so it'd just be your Dex mod plus the computers.
So 3 plus...
2. 5.
Plus I have a rank in computers.
Okay, so whatever your bonus to computers is.
No, it's not your computer's bonus. It's your number of ranks in computers. That's what we did all through the Into the Unknown.
Yeah.
It's rank, the number of rank, not your bonus in computers. It's ranks in computers.
Okay.
So I also have a +6.
Nice. So you have to get an 11.
Okay.
I was gonna do something before.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, before Rats goes,
Halt right there.
Kima says, "All right, Rats, finish him off."
I'm glad he's going to be able to do it so I don't have to live with the guilt.
That's gonna be 17.
Nice.
Sounds good.
So it passes. You get a +2.
So you have plus 8, so you got to get a 9 or higher. That's an 11. So
An
it's a
11?
19.
19?
Do you need 2d4?
Yeah, I need one more.
Oh, is it?
yeah.
The light laser's
It's a light laser cannon.
But this goes directly into the hull, though, if you, so...
Come on, 2 4s.
That's 2 4s.
Yes!
That's max damage.
8 damage.
Yeah.
How you do it, my boy? My rat friend.
That feels good.
So you line this laser up. Is it a light laser cannon?
Yes,
Light
sir.
laser
You
cannon.
fire this thing right after the shields dissipate. It goes through. You start seeing like the hull start to fall apart. Machinery inside starts arcing. I need you guys to roll because you've done some critical damage. D100.
I'll do it.
Okay, I'll roll.
I actually need
I'll roll
3
one. I'll roll one. I'll roll one.
rats. I need
yeah.
you to roll one as well. I need 3 D100s rolled.
Okay, what do you... Okay, so I'll roll that. Here, let me roll mine first.
Okay.
So it's
49.
49.
Yeah, 49.
We gotta do another one, right? We have to roll 3.
He's doing it.
Go for it.
58. And you said there's one more?
Yep.
You go first this time. 34. So 49, 58, and 34.
Okay, so what we're doing is we're rolling on a chart to see what systems that you guys damaged. With the 49, you damaged the weapons, so
Nice.
since I only have one in the forward, we're going to go ahead and apply that to my forward. So now my weapons are glitching, which means I take a -2 to my attack roll. 58 is also the weapons. So now my weapons are malfunctioning, I believe it is.
It's this... Yeah.
Yeah, so malfunctioning. And with a 34...
It's also my weapon, so
It's
there's
also the weapons. So now my weapons are wrecked.
So there's just no weapons left?
So I forget what wrecked does. But yeah, I'm in pretty bad shape. I take at least a -4. I think wrecked it's useless now.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So we obviously know
Nice.
that the weapons don't work. Like, we can see that. Like, they're just like...
Their weapon is just flying in space away from
Yeah,
it.
it's just off the ship now.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty charred up. Like visually, you could look at this thing and see that it's just in terrible shape. I mean, it's already a bone ship, so.
Seeing that, Domash just kind of like let his hands off the like the trigger, and he's like, "All right, guys, we can stop. His weapon's gone."
Oh shit.
God damn it!
He's seriously having a problem. That's why.
Oh yeah.
Well,
Does anybody have anything?
Does anybody
to say?
have anything? On that?
If they aren't a threat to us, I don't see why that's a problem. Like, we only attacked because they were coming at us, or it was coming at us.
It shot first.
Like, we aren't killing machines.
On the
Well,
back,
hell.
on the back, it just says Han. Like, hey, Han shot first.
I'm okay with being done with it. And
I try to I keep on wanting to press a button. I'd try to hail them again, and send it to your console and see if you get a response.
All right, you hail them. You get no response, and the ship turns to leave and flies off, almost like it's kind of spiraling out of control towards the Acreon and the Drift Rock.
oh no. Wait, don't we not want that to happen?
Right.
Oh,
Blow it up, guys!
Ooh. I was like, "What do I do, Captain?"
If we can't change its course,
I follow
we need to destroy it.
All right, so we're going to jump to the top. We're in the engineering phase. So you're on the gunnery now? Okay, so you're going to stay there?
Yeah.
All right, so now we're on to the helm phase, so roll me a helm check.
That's a natural 20.
oh, nice.
32.
Stop rolling.
32, all right.
Stop rolling bad.
You are...
Get a 21.
It is up first.
No.
Got a 33. Fuck you. You gotta turn around. No, you don't.
Nope.
Well, we have to get closer because we're not.
Yep.
All right,
It's
so
gonna outrun us.
it turned tail and ran. Yeah, it's got a speed of 12.
Can't imagine it has much health left though.
So, yeah, it's not doing so well.
I have a thing that says maneuver reduces distance between turns by 1. What does that mean?
You don't need to do that because you already have perfect maneuverability.
You have a negative one, so
Alright,
like
I'm
you
just
can
gonna
turn.
roll an evade check just in case. Pass.
All right.
All right, so yeah, I try to go after this thing, and it's getting away though. So
We're still in range. We could still.
Krios is like, it's gonna get away. Hit him now.
Yeah, if we're still facing forward, Kima says, "Rats, we gotta kill it," or we gotta kill it.
Is it in line of sight?
It.
Right here?
It's well. There's a turret still.
I know.
You're gonna have to now consider this too. You're gonna have to do a lot of damage before you actually destroy the ship, because you have to do twice the amount of hull damage to actually destroy the ship.
Yeah.
We could just shut the engines down. That'd be great too. Just stop.
Well, it would still be.
But it would continue on under inertia,
Yeah.
moving at the speed that it's moving. So it's moving faster than you.
Yeah.
It's gonna get away. So you have.
Okay.
That's not entirely accurate.
Why?
If we have engines propelling us and their engines fail,
Yeah, but in space,
No one can hear your screen.
in space, it's going.
Once
just
it-
gonna
Because there's
Yeah,
no
it's
friction.
just gonna
There's
keep
no
going at the
friction to
same
stop
speed.
you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
perpetual speed.
no matter, even if the engines stop, it's gonna keep going at that speed that it stopped. Like those engines stop moving at. So it's gonna just keep drifting.
but then it would smash into the ship.
Yeah. It's pointless regardless. We can't stop it. We can try.
I mean, you can keep shooting at it, but what I'm saying is it's going to eventually get out of range. So whatever you're going to do, you got to do it.
Now, I wonder if we're able to.
I mean, at most,
Shoot it,
the
to
most
where it's-
damage we could do is 20. Or I'm sorry, 24 damage.
Yeah, but I wonder if we're able to shoot it to where it knocks it off its path, that kind of thing.
I don't think mechanically that would work.
Something with a lot of force hitting it.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm saying
Mechanically,
mechanically in the game, I don't think that works.
So what's our options?
That we don't have any.
Shoot
we
at
can
them
shoot
until
it.
they're gone.
Yeah.
You guys are up.
Still go ahead and shoot.
Yeah, you might as well continue to try to disable their ship for as long as you can.
All right.
Alright, so before you guys go, Kima speaks up again and she's like, "Alright, Domash, we gotta do as much damage as we can." Alright, it's gonna pass. It is a. Wait, is that an 18?
Yes.
Yeah. Alright, that is a 27, so you get a +2.
Two.
It was a really good +2.
That's a really good +2. You wanna roll it together, Alex?
Sure.
All right. We're getting 2 shots at these guys. They still have shields on the back, right?
Ooh, double roll. Yeah.
Mine's a 19, yours is a 16.
So I hit.
Both hit.
Just going to go ahead and erase your screens here.
Yeah, basically. I got 3 2s and a 1, so that's 7.
5 from me.
Okay, I need you to roll me a D100.
Just 1?
Yes.
64.
64. Alright, the engines are now glitching.
I don't know what that means for the engines, but...
Be -2 to my piloting checks. Okay, so we are at the top of the next round, and give me that piloting check.
All right.
I'm actually going to switch over to engineering.
Okay.
And I am going to try and boost power to our engines.
That's
I rolled a 19 plus my, 10.
Pretty sure that's gonna do it.
Yeah.
DC 30, you got a 29, sorry.
Shit. So, yeah, that boosts our movement speed by 2.
Okay, so that gives you an 8. Roll me that piloting check.
Still gained us by 4, though.
That's good.
15.
15. Rolled a 33. So you get to move first.
Jesus. We have 8 movement. -2 to his piloting check.
I've got like a. Oh, okay. Then I got a 31.
You still double our score.
This pilot has like an insane amount of piloting skills.
I go to touch
can't-
their butt.
I rolled like so low the first few
We
rolls.
should have had him as our pilot.
It's also like it's a single craft. It's okay, Kevin. He doesn't mean it.
So you close the distance. You're right up on my ass, and we're running out of map here. But essentially, I'm going to end up 12 hexes ahead of you.
Oh, he flipped over. He crashed.
It was us.
Oh no, he crashed. What the hell are you doing up there? Are you drunk?
All right, I have no ability to fire, so it's on you guys again. 12 away.
Just straight away?
Yeah.
That's out of our range, my dude. We're gonna
What's
take
our
a,
range?
We're gonna take a penalty for that. Certainly not 12 hexes.
Oh, I forgot to roll the bait. Pass.
I don't remember the exact range for ours, but I think they're small.
Light laser cannon, short, so 5 hexes.
Okay, so that's a -4 for...
I'm not on a gun this round,
Yeah,
so...
what about the coil gun? Does it say it as well?
Coil gun, I believe, is long range. Coil gun, long range.
So what's that?
So that's
15?
20.
Okay, so I'm
So
still...
you're in range for that.
Alright, so
But before you go, Kima, she's kind of getting like
panicky?
Yeah, panicky because like
We need to stop these.
yeah, we need to stop this thing now. So she kind of gets a little bit louder and she's like, Domash, you have to do this thing now.
Yeah.
And try and demand.
Ooh.
DC 15 plus 1.5 times the tier, so 16?
The tier of your
Yeah,
ship.
DC 16. I'm doing my intimidate, so that is going to pass with a 21. You
So I have a...
get a +4.
Holy crap.
So I have
like,
a +10 to hit, so I have to hit a 7 or higher.
so all this time she's been bringing the sugar, and now she's working on the vinegar.
I'm trying to get paid.
Honey, honey. You want my...
paid.
You get paid other ways, not by this. Alright,
We're going to get 500 more.
well, so if we bring that thing back. Alright, here I go. After she screamed at me, I'm like, alright.
Jesus, lady, you're scaring us.
Yeah, I wonder, like,
I need complete concentration, lady. Your yelling doesn't help. Lord of
Canadian?
Here,
mercy.
have some chocolate.
What's that?
That's a natural 20.
Yeah.
oh,
That's a 30 to hit if it matters. Do I double that or no?
That's amazing. No,
so you roll damage, but then you're also going to roll a D100 and do more critical damage.
I have one more.
This ship is so effed up.
Maybe if we're lucky, it's just gonna be like bits
a lot
and
of
pieces.
Oh, yes.
4, 4, 4, so that is 13 damage. As this laser just rips.
Oh, was it the laser or the coil
I'm sorry,
gun?
it's coil gun, but I feel
Okay.
I feel like it fires the laser. Fire the laser.
And roll me that D100.
My laser.
That is a 76.
76. The engines are now malfunctioning.
Go.
So you unleash these coil guns and just smatter like pieces off of this.
While I'm doing this, though, in the back of my mind, like I have to keep like steadying like my hands and like breathing because I'm like I'm getting more like anxious that the next shot's just gonna completely obliterate it.
Does anybody else like notice you like visibly sweating?
I don't know.
I feel like we're all like...
I had a plan.
focused.
If
Stay
Alex was
focused.
gonna stay over and firing, I was gonna be like, I can't do this. Like, Rats, you have to do it. And I was gonna get up and like go somewhere else, but he left. So that'd have been really cool.
So so you fire these coil guns. It just ricochets off, blowing pieces off the hull, energy arcing from it, and the engines actually kind of like spark, and one of them like explodes, and this thing's like spiraling out of control away from you, still heading towards the Acreon.
Oh god, he's like spinning.
Yeah, so this ship is disabled. It's totally out of control, but I mean, it's still moving at speed.
Oh man, this is getting intense.
Towards the top of the round.
Yeah, top of the round.
Roll that check, my boy.
Engineering first.
Yeah.
Roll that check, my guy.
I'm gonna keep trying to boost the speed. Ah, that's bad.
That's bad.
What's the DC?
Engineering.
The speed, it's 10 plus 1,
to 11?
11.
Yeah, DC 11.
That's a failure.
Oh no.
So yeah, he just
How's he do it?
He must have got distracted or something.
yeah, he like hears the explosion or whatever, and the engines
And really wanted
flaring,
to see it.
and he just turns away, and he's like, awesome, and then he's like, oh no, I like messed it up or whatever.
He gets like one wrong key.
Yeah,
He was like confident for like a split second that this was over.
yeah.
For piloting, I rolled a 20.
You're up. I got a 27
What's his piloting skill?
plus 14.
Holy shit.
I just 6 closer. Rolling that evade, passed.
Oh, that's awesome. I forgot to roll evade. Passed.
Oh, he's so far
I turned, but really I can't turn. I just did it so I didn't go off the map. But
That's really far away.
Yeah.
Am I even still in range of him?
yeah,
Like literally
Like
one
this-
square.
this is gonna be the-
19 squares.
I think this is pretty much gonna be like the last time you take a shot.
Oh man.
All right. Yeah, Kima's just like, all right, Dimash, this is our last chance. Come on, you can do it.
Hey, so you remember how I just yelled at you?
Yeah.
Let me be really timid about it now.
I can really only like demand once per character, so I'm nice again. Yeah, 17.
Maybe you see the fact that I'm struggling with this,
Right,
and you
I'm
don't
like,
yell.
oh,
You
I'm
like,
sorry.
Yeah, maybe you actually go over and like put your hand on his
Yeah.
shoulder and like
okay.
you gotta do. You know,
Goes all ghost.
I have 2 responses character-wise to whether I miss or hit. I have 1 for each. So, did you pass?
Yes, you get a +2.
So I have a +6.
The ghost face?
8.
Is that
Ghost face.
What are you talking
Patrick
about?
Swayze?
Yeah, ghost.
That's
The ghost?
And
No.
he's thinking of the
Yes.
pottery scene.
Yeah.
that's weird.
Yeah, that's.
All right.
I want to talk about the movie. It gave me nightmares as a kid.
Did it really?
Yeah.
All right, we'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, guy gets dragged off by evil spirits. into hell.
Poltergeist gave me nightmares.
loved
as a
that
kid.
movie.
That movie was so scary. All right, +8.
And Whoopi Goldberg. Don't even get started on that.
That's creepy.
That's a miss. Okay.
Oh,
That is a
Oh no.
15.
it's gonna do it.
I know. So
So we just watching.
Domash sits there and having
Kima.
Kima. She says what she says, and he knows deep down in his heart that he has to stop this ship because it's going to cause so much damage. But it's just he's been off, and he just goes, "I can't take another life again," and just subtly moves the cannon in a way where he's going to fire and purposely miss.
All right.
Oh man.
All right.
Really?
Yeah, it's weighing way heavy on him. He just, even if it's even if it was undead, like it still has it's still like a sentient being. So it's like
Alright.
it's just subtle enough to where no one could unless you were really really paying attention, you'd know I did it on purpose. But I fired and it just missed.
I think we're all so on edge right now, we would not have noticed.
Yeah, Rat's just kind of, he's seeing it miss, and he's like, damn it! And he like slams down on the console.
And as I miss, I kind of like lean back in the chair and just like put both my hands on my face and just like take a shuddering breath. I'm just like,
Wow.
just in this whisper like, I'm sorry.
I wonder if anybody like noticed that movement, just that slight movement.
I feel like we're just so wrapped up in trying to get this thing, we wouldn't have noticed that.
Yeah. So, yeah, Krios is still going to try and keep it in visual range.
Yeah, I think at this point we're just kind of like looking out over, like just to see the damage this thing's about to cause.
I'd laugh if it like just bounced off the shield and exploded.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, and keep trying to boost the engines so we can try and keep up as much as possible.
So you're working on the engines, but it just seems like
It's fruitless.
Yeah, like you're
Still
trying to
got
gain
4
ground.
spaces on
Maybe almost like you're just like damn it, I win. I'm rats. I don't quit.
Yeah.
But over time, this thing is just drifting, just on inertia alone, farther and farther away. Still heading the same direction as you guys are going. And a little while later, probably about like an hour or so, you get up to the Acreon, and you've kind of lost sight of this ship. It's just gotten so far away. And when you arrive at the Acreon, you see this very boxy looking, very rustic, rust all over the place, brown, like it's just been run and worked to death, the ship. And the transponder confirms that you're at the Acreon. This thing's pretty much like I would say just like a boxy freighter, like you would see like in Star Wars or something like that. 4 large engines are on the back, these like big round, almost satellite dish shaped things, and there are tow cables going back to the drift rock behind it. This just large, enormous asteroid. Somebody want to hop over there on computers for me?
Yeah.
Let me
Just running back and forth all over this ship.
That's what I do in combat. In regular combat, you do it in space combat. We're all like dejected that we didn't get it.
Yeah, like Domash is just sitting in his chair, like head in his hands, just like taking deep breaths, trying to calm himself down.
So yeah, he's dejected, and he's just kind of taking his time as he scans the ship, but he gets a 19.
You're typing away, dejected. Probably like a lot of this, you just like saying it, like rattling it off, like really mundane. You see it's basic information. It's a medium transport, carries a max of 6 people. And some of your other readings, like you're unable to figure out if there's any life signs aboard the ship still. But you do notice that the aft airlock between the engines is open to space, and you're getting a reading that there's just a vacuum inside of the ship. You see that the weapons are armed, though they're not active. The power-up core is outputting minimal energy, enough for life support, gravity, and basic ship functions, but little else.
Okay.
This is some spooky stuff.
So maybe if we can get in through that airlock, we can restore life support.
Yeah. We can at least try to fly it back to the Absalom.
Fuck is that ship?
Yeah, where'd that thing go?
But he says it in like a super monotone voice.
He's gonna look up, like, still kind of like out of it. I'm like, huh?
Krios, you think you can bring us in?
Yeah.
So where do you... There are 2 other airlocks on the port and starboard side of the ship, but those are not open. So those are also avenues for you, or you could spacewalk if you want.
Electric avenue.
But you've got multiple ways to get into the ship.
Now in this space there is violence. I don't care where we go.
I just take us to the open one.
Yeah.
Good thing we have those second skins, because it's gonna help a lot.
All right. So as you maneuver the ship in, and this airlock is it's very difficult to try to get in between. Nothing that you can't do, but it's just like you realize, like, gee, I don't have a lot of room to squeeze in between these engines here. You back up and you hear the clamps lock down. You get a automated call coming in over the speakers, and it says,
"Warning. This vessel is under a Class 4 quarantine. Warning. This vessel is under a Class 4 quarantine. Access is forbidden."
And Rex just hits a button to turn it off.
Do we have anything that would, like... Because didn't they say they think they may have gotten, like, a virus or something, too? Like, is there anything to...
That's just a rumor.
Rumor has it.
I'd like to be safe.
Yeah, we know.
always wear protection.
Like, is there anything to, like,
yes.
just make sure that all of our skins covered, all face, everything?
We have
I
those
don't want to...
second skins that help in vacuums, but like I said, do we have helmets?
I believe that most armor provides that kind of protection, but there are going to be spacesuits and things like that, extra vehicular,
In the ship.
on board the ship, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just going to put on, like, I'm a little paranoid. I don't want to get
What are you
whatever
looking for?
they may have.
Yeah, as I hear that warning, like, the red sheen of my extra armor goes over, and my hand slides down to my sidearm, and I draw my fingers on it a little bit, and I'm just like, in my back of my mind, I'm like, I hope I don't have to use this again.
Yeah, I'm I guess I'll go ahead and pull out my pulse caster pistol and
Oh, I know what you're doing.
get ready to board.
Everybody else back at the airlock?
Yeah.
Yep.
The airlock door slides open, and inside you see flickering emergency lights, and they're not really helping much with the lighting. It's pretty dark inside. It seems like a ghost ship. Nothing is moving. Doesn't seem like anybody is around. Though, thankfully, even with the minimal output from the engines, the artificial gravity is still functional, but there's not much else going on. And from right where you are, you notice that you're in this room. It looks like it's the engineering section of the ship. It's about 10 feet wide by like 40 feet long. There's just, from what you can see, who's got dark vision? You got
I
dark vision?
do.
Seeing how dark it is, though, I do want to pull out my flashlight and kind of do what... Well, I don't think we did it in this one, but... yeah, have my flashlight out.
Navasi.
Similar to what I did with Navasi. Just hold it up to
Tactical.
my pistol.
So you have your flashlight out. You've got your mode out, right?
Brian.
Right?
Yeah.
You've got your mode out. So when you peer into the ship, Kima and Domash, you can see, like, right in front of you, just wires kind of strewn about all the floor. Krios and Rats, you can see the entire length of this area. There's just a lot of debris, a lot of machinery just lying around. Things are in disarray. There's just a big mess. And you notice, like, kind of right in front of you, you see, like, these dark pieces of, like, blackish rock. Doesn't seem like it's normally part of the ship here.
Can anyone, like, test this? See what it is? Or not?
Yeah, I lick it.
I put my geography kit, or geology kit, I'm sorry.
I don't know. There's a bunch of kits that you can get.
I don't think I just meant that because it's rocks.
Oh.
There's a lobster on it.
It was a rock lobster.
Does anybody have life science?
Life
Nope.
science?
Nah, that ain't
Nope.
me.
Negative. Ghost Rider.
So
Ghost
we can't
Ride the
figure it
Whip.
out.
Pattern is full. Did you say Ghost Ride that whip?
No.
Oh my god, I've never thought I'd heard that from you.
So you look at these rocks, kind of shaking your head, doesn't make
Rocks.
much attention, or doesn't really make much sense to you, like what it is. Everybody roll me a perception check.
Oh, I love me that perception.
Ooh, I see nothing.
Okay, so it's an 11.
Higher than me. That's an 8.
8. Rats.
8.
8.
9.
9.
11.
Wow, we are not very perceptive, guys.
We just got out of combat.
Yeah.
This
We're on our...
This ship is a ghost town. You don't see any signs of life. You're looking around, trying to figure out what's going on. Two of you are pretty much in the dark. And then, without a sound, in the vacuum of space, you catch something, like, rushing right up at you. And it's this. 2 of them.
What the
Oh, what the heck?
Fuck.
Space dogs.
We'll see you next week.
Oh no, space tentacle dogs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like a
Hank
squid
Hill's
with
here.
legs.
Bobby.
Make sure to check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.